Hi there. Today we have a video about a major battle in history, so please like the video, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Ever wondered what it took to plan one of history's most significant military operations? In the year 1944, Europe was under the ominous shadow of Nazi Germany. The oppression and suffering were palpable, the stakes high. A pivotal operation was on the horizon, one that could potentially tip the scales of World War II. D-Day, the invasion of Normandy. This operation was not just a military assault, but a beacon of hope for millions longing for liberation from the clutches of Hitler's regime. The meticulous planning for D-Day was in full swing, with the original date set for the 5th of June. However, as in life, even the best-laid plans of war are susceptible to unexpected changes. In this case, it was the weather that forced a delay. The stage was set, the troops were ready, and yet the weather had other plans. Planning an invasion isn't a walk in the park, especially when it's against the formidable Nazi regime. The planning phase for D-Day was a meticulous process that spanned several months. It involved the coordination of different military branches and the nations of the Allied forces. The sheer scale of the operation was unprecedented. Troops underwent intensive training to prepare for the invasion. More than 150,000 soldiers from various countries were drilled and readied for the task at hand, each playing a crucial role in the grand scheme. The resource mobilization was equally massive, involving thousands of ships, aircraft, and war equipment, all strategically positioned for the operation. The planning and preparation were not just about military tactics and logistics. They were about instilling a sense of purpose, courage, and determination in the hearts of the soldiers. With the troops trained and resources in place, the dawn of June 6, 1944 was a day that would forever mark history. When the clock ticked over to June 6, 1944, it marked the beginning of a day that would test the mettle of over 150,000 soldiers. The early hours of that fateful day saw a fleet of over 5,000 ships carry these brave men towards 5 key locations along the coast of Normandy. These beaches, each with its own code name, would serve as the stage for one of the most significant military operations in history. Utah and Omaha, the American sectors, were the westernmost points of invasion. Golden Sword, under the British command, lay further east, while Juno, assigned to the Canadians, was nestled between them. Each beach presented its own unique challenges, from the heavily fortified cliffs of Omaha to the expansive flood zones of Utah. The initial landings were met with a barrage of German firepower. Machine guns, mortars, and artillery transformed the tranquil beaches into chaotic battlefields. The air was thick with smoke and the deafening sounds of warfare. Yet, amidst the chaos, the soldiers pressed on. Their determination and courage were unwavering, even in the face of such fierce resistance. On Omaha, the bloodiest of the beaches, the American forces faced an uphill battle, both literally and metaphorically. The steep cliffs fortified by the Germans were a formidable obstacle, yet with a combination of sheer bravery and strategic ingenuity, they managed to secure the beach by the end of the day. Over on Juno, the Canadians faced a similar struggle. The German defenses were robust, and the initial assault saw heavy casualties. But the Canadians didn't falter. They pushed through, and by the day's end they had advanced further inland than any other beach. The British sector's Golden Sword saw their share of conflict as well. Despite strong German resistance, the British forces made significant progress, linking up their two sectors and securing a continuous front line. The beaches of Normandy, once peaceful and serene, had turned into the front lines of a battle that would determine the fate of Europe. On that day of reckoning, the courage and sacrifice of those soldiers turned the tide of the Second World War, marking a critical step towards the eventual defeat of Nazi Germany. The echoes of battle had barely ceased before the impact of D-Day began to resonate across Europe. The invasion of Normandy was not just a singular event, but a catalyst that triggered a chain reaction leading to the liberation of France, and ultimately, the end of World War II. In the wake of D-Day, the Allied forces made their way inland, liberating towns and cities from the grip of Nazi occupation. This wasn't simply a military victory, it symbolized hope, a turning point for the people who had been living under the oppressive regime. The joy and relief that swept through the liberated towns were palpable. By late August of 1944, less than 3 months after D-Day, Paris was freed. The City of Lights, which had been dimmed by years of Nazi occupation, was once again ablaze with life and liberty. The liberation of Paris marked a significant milestone, a beacon of hope that shone brightly in the darkness of war. From there, the momentum was unstoppable. The Allies pushed forward, liberating the rest of France, then Belgium and the Netherlands. The tide of the war had turned decisively in favor of the Allies, all tracing back to the courageous and strategic assault on the beaches of Normandy. But the significance of D-Day extends beyond the end of World War II. It stands as one of the largest military operations in history, a testament to the power of strategic planning, international cooperation, and sheer human courage. Over 150,000 soldiers from various nations came together on that fateful day, united by a common cause. The echoes of D-Day continue to reverberate through history. It serves as a potent reminder of the cost of freedom and the lengths to which humanity will go to preserve it. The lessons of D-Day, its strategic brilliance, its human courage and its profound impact, continue to inform and inspire military operations and peacekeeping efforts around the world. D-Day, a testament to human courage and strategic prowess, marked the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany. D-Day was more than just a military operation. It was a symbol of the fight for freedom and against oppression. This pivotal point in history marked the beginning of Europe's liberation from Nazi rule and set the stage for the end of World War II. From meticulous planning to the courageous execution, D-Day remains an incredible testament to human resilience and unity. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. Remember to subscribe for more insightful content, and until next time, keep exploring the past to understand the present.